Yeah, he's going down the road, this officer, boom, 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 you know, and he's got his passenger in the back, you know, oh, I got one there. He gets to the police station, gets the bugger out, you know, oh, yeah, goes to the desk sergeant, oh, desk sergeant. Huh? Got him, smell weed on him, searched him, found some weed. All right, where's your mask? Oh, yeah, all right. Social distancing, 6 foot. What? 6? You mean 2 meters, 6 foot 6? Huh, right. So we all have to keep social distancing of 6 foot 6. Okay, but they're not doing it in the station. They're not doing it when they're coming up to people. They're supposed to be kitted out if they're going to arrest somebody. Sunglasses, or, well, they say glasses, so I'm presuming sunglasses if it's a nice day. You know, reading glasses, or general glasses, or pint glasses, bottlenose glasses. Okay, and a hazmat suit is the best. Hazmat, get a hazmat suit. I'm not going out there, Sarge, unless I get a hazmat suit. The outer limits. Anyhow, he's in there and he's being charged, and can you sign this? And the pigging fella, alright, or woman has been accused and brought into there, they could have coronavirus or COVID virus, and they're just pigging past it on through the paperwork and through interaction with the officers. Secondly, that person, if he's got it, has left it in the car, hasn't he? He's breathed it out in the car. And the driver's got it. And, what is more, at the end of the pigging shift, are they going to defume that car? No, some bugger else is going to get in that car. So they're the worst spreaders of it. This disease virus, disease, whatever, plague, that is supposed to be out there. But is anybody concerned? No, because they don't pick and believe it. The police do not believe it, except for some of the simpletons. And some of the simpletons out here want to believe it because it's a nice bit of theatre. And there are some of just being carried away because they're too busy to be involved in examining these things. But the police don't believe it. Whilst at the same time, they want to enforce it upon us. So, they're passing it on. The police should be quarantined. Should be taken off the streets. Because let's face it, that fella there, that PC plod going along the pigging road with this contagion in the back, he could have contagion. The police say, oh yeah, you may have contagion. Well, he may have contagion. So what are you driving him down to the police station for? Hey? To spread it? Because once he's in the custody suite, he's spreading it out in the custody suite, in the open air. Oh, but he's kept 6 foot 6 separate. What the hell is that going to do? So you're going to contain air within 6 foot 6. It's going to obey the British government, or indeed a film. I'm not going out of this 6 foot 6. Oh, sorry, I'm outside this 6 foot 6 area. I can't go in, says the plague. I mean, come on! Hey? That pigging brainwashing thing in the corner, the devil's vision, has grabbed hold of everybody by the throat and has said, you're going to pigging believe this? Absolutely crazy. The world's gone absolutely crazy. And other countries have backed the British government up. The British government has done this to get back at us for voting, forcing their hand to get out of the EU. And then as a distraction, the government says, oh, well, it was in China in December 2019, so everybody looks over that way. It's a distraction. The British government and the British people have been at war for years. What do you think the Magna Carta was all about? Oh, and they changed that, didn't they? oh yeah, we agree to this, and John like this, and then given a little bit of time here and there, they kept changing it and changing it and changing it and changing it. Because the British government has no time, no love for the people. And what they're doing now, of course, equally, because they don't leave these things to waste, is trying to get the British people on side. Okay? The head of the how is it the head of the government gets this, whatever he's got? I don't know what he's got. They don't know what the hell he's got. Why? Because it's saying to the people, even the head of the government, excuse me, I've got coronavirus, or is it COVID? Oh, dying. Oh, is it swine fever? Oh, that was a pandemic, wasn't it? Oh, epidemic. Well, a plague, wasn't it? It's amazing how quick these plagues go. To be replaced by another plague. Anyhow, so he gets it. So the nice spin of a story. Look, people, the Prime Minister's got it. The Prime Miscreant. The PM. Amongst miscreants. He's got it. And all your love has brought him back to health. Oh, Boris, oh, Boris. You know, they're making this because it's a one world government that they are continually seeking to create. And the government must be like the village in The Prisoner. Loving, caring, the people loving their government. If you are not loving your government, you're called, what was it? Voting immutable. You're immutable. You're mutable. I can't get the word. Basically, you're against government if you don't conform. The prisoner was called immutable. And they went after him like dogs. Went to kill him. And this is all what government is about at the end of the day. It wants people whom it hates, detests. Look at Operation Gladio, for one. Conformed, in line. Try to win us over. To fall in line. That the government cares. The government loves everybody. The government loves people so much that they would kill the David Kellys of this world, that they would bomb countries of this world, the Middle East, in order to take control of those countries. That's how much they love them. And give typhus to the poor section of Egypt. Did you know that? If you didn't, look it up. Gave them typhus. I don't know if it's still going on, but that's how much they love people. That's how much they love people in this country. From 1956 to 1997, they were spraying Penzance, the area of Penzance, with E. coli. You know that, did you? We could go on and on. Gallipoli. Churchill said, send the pigging old battleships in. That are in storage, and send them against the mines in Tripoli to clear the mines. And the captains were saying, hang on a minute, there's sailors on these ships. Sod the sailors. What? Sod the sailors. We could go on and on and on and on, giving example after example after example. Who do you think blew up the tube trains? That is now known to have been the British government through an agency. Okay, 2005. Who do you think sent in wanted the troops to be sent in to the striking coal miners in the Second World War? Churchill. Who created Halifax Island in the Second World War? Churchill. In case, indeed, that the Germans came in and he would have spread, his intention was to spread anthrax throughout the nation, and he himself and others escaped the country. Just like Edward VIII escaped the picking country. Well, he was abdicated, wasn't he? Because he was giving British secrets to the Germans. That's a royal family for you, the Germans. But no, it's always been the same, and it will always be the same. It'll always be the same. People have died on our streets, protesting against the government. Government sent the troops out. Rather, the police out, which are their secular troops, if you like, to shoot people. They continue to imprison people. They continue to persecute the disabled. Hundreds and hundreds of disabled people have been so persecuted that they've died in this country. And let me just say this in conclusion to this. There is such a thing as the Liverpool Pathway, which was brought in for humane purposes. People that are dying of cancer were to be put on this and gradually allowed to die because there was no alternative. Okay? And medicated up. Alright? And not left to pain. But you know, the vast majority now, where it came from, Liverpool Royal Hospital, are left in pain. Left in pain. I have somebody who works there and says that it's just abominable what they're doing. Well, that pathway, Liverpool Pathway, you see, got corrupted by the management. Management said, well, why give them painkillers? Why give them morphine? Why give them anything? They're going to die anyhow. We're going to save money. Except if it was the managers. Oh, it certainly asked for it. But that was rolled out, well, tested in the Midlands. The government said, right, we're going to give certain hospitals an incentive, a monetary incentive to introduce the Liverpool Pathway. To kill. Well, this is straight up. To kill. You can read it in your own history. Look it up. To kill people. The old and the infirm. To kill them. It became a scandal. Absolute scandal. That the government had financed the murder of its own people. Still does it to the disabled. Just think about it. If it's your husband that's in the hospital and supposed to be cared for, and the government says kill the bastard, do you think that's right? Do you think it's right for the government to say, oh, he's just a bastard, he's just a worthless food eater? Get shot of him. We can have an empty bed, we can stop the pension, because we won't be able to get a pension the other side. But they put on this smiley face today, and people need to wake up. And they used to stop being piggy and lazy and make note of what the government does. Now then, the last two. Coronavirus began. Okay, you've got a coronavirus. Corona means halo in Latin. I think I might have explained this before, but it means halo in Latin. Now then, think about it this way. They then bring in COVID, which is from the Latin ovid, which means sheep. So you got a sheep virus as well as a halo virus. Why choose a word, COVID, that comes from Ovid? Sheep. Why? Because they're having a pig in laugh again. They're having a laugh at our expense. People have been brainwashed by that thing in the corner to believe in this crap. Anyhow. The thing about it is this. Okay. You've got these two viruses. Separate viruses. One halo and one sheep. Now if you go back to the Middle Ages, they had these paintings, you can still see them around, from the Papal Church. And in order to describe a saintly person from that organisation, okay, they put a halo around his head. So, you've got a halo and you've got a sheep here. So, the sheep is a saintly animal, therefore, spreading a plague, a contagion within society, killing people off. I mean, come on! They're having a laugh! They're having a laugh! And of course, again, we've come back to the beginning. If you don't want to catch it, okay, there's this so-called whatever you want to catch, corona or COVID. The thing about it is, be a prostitute, be homeless, be a police officer, be a fireman. Or even on another area, be a pilot for those that are spraying these picking skies. Oh, our aviation, you know, passenger planes. Oh, they can be grounded, but not the sprayers. Government is. Now you're going to say, oh, you're on about spraying the skies with chemicals. Oh, you're one of those conspiracy theories. Well, no, you need to wake up, because the government has now admitted that they're spraying the skies. They are spraying the skies with chemicals, putting a barrier up between us and the sun. And lastly, there was a chap yesterday, I was out, as is my divine right as a human being. I saw these queues outside this pigging shop. Oh, what the? Oh yeah, social distancing and all that nonsense. You know, I mean, when the pigging open air, social distancing from that pigging film. Oh man, nobody ever pigging thinks that you 6'6", 2 meters in this funny money. Is going to stop anything. He's saying they're pigging open air. What do you think the plague was spread by? Eh? What do you think the Black Death was? Oh, I'll keep 6'6". I won't catch it. For goodness sake. Anyhow, there's these people standing there like sheep, sadly. There's this security fella, no mask, no nothing. He's walking past them. I said, I'll be glad when they see this nonsense is over. And I said, they'll do it. They'll have to call a halt to this at some stage. They can't go on for this forever. Everything will be back to normal in a certain way. And he said, oh, I've had fear my friends died from this. I said, yeah, right. And I'm a cabbage on a stick. He just looked at me. He expected me to believe him because he'd said it. I'm not as stupid as him. I'm not as stupid as those people standing in the pigging queues. 6'6" pigging away from each other. When you look out into sodding society, it soon goes, doesn't it? Once that goes, people are passing one another. Close communications with one another. I said to I was going to say British rail worker, one of these railway workers yesterday, who was standing next to, shoulder with another one. I put my thumbs up and said, that's it. Great. You know, it's about time people oppose the pigging government. Social distancing. It's all a pigging joke. We'll leave it at that. Hopefully people will wake up and stop playing the silly buggers. Oh, I've got my mask. Oh, I've got this. Oh, I've got that. Oh, sod off. Grow up.